Narrowing down the greatest love stories of any era may very well be a fool errand. After all, practically every movie has a romantic subplot of the kind of another. It doesn't matter if it is a horror movie, an action movie, a biopic, or a conventional romantic. It seems like Hollywood doesn't know even how to tell the story that doesn't have a little love in it. Here are the top 10 best romantic movies of all time. Number 10, God's Own Country 2017. Set in rural Yorkshire, God's Own Country follows the relationship between the sullen young farmer Johnny and Georgie, a Romanian immigration who come up to the hell with the farm. Johnny spends his days in sweat from his father drinking to the oblivion and having secret sexual rendezvous with the other man. As he is still not out, God's Own Country depicts the journey of the self-discovery that one needs to embark on feel like they discover the love they want. Miles away from the sunny Italian settings of Call Me By Your Name, this film is a reminder that all types of love are found in the one place. Number 9, A Star Is Born 2018. By the time of Bradley Cooper got around to remarking A Star Is Born, it was already the fourth adaptation of the story. Once again, it is a story of aspiring artist taken under the wing of alcoholic has-been who uses his cult of the lift to stardom only to fall in love with him to sink the alcoholism and scandal. Once again, the dangered story really works. Cooper and Gaga have fun, full alarm, fire chemistry with each other, and Oscar-winning music that accompanies their rise and fall tells the story of beautiful too. Number 8, Crazy Rich Asian 2018. John Chu, charming and funny adaptation of Kevin Kwan's novel, stars Constance Wu as the rich Chinese American professional who travels to meet her boyfriend family in Singapore, only to discover they are astonishingly wealthy, and so begins a familiar tale of classic conflict as a young woman and working class upbringing suddenly gets amazed and fabulous privilege to the glorious access, not to mention the constant layers of the disapproval. Number 7, If Billy Street Could Talk 2018. Barry Jenkins follow up the Oscar-winning Moonlight, tell the story of young lovers whose story who seem destined for a future pure and beautiful gets interrupted by false occasions. Fonny has been arrested for the rape even though he was nowhere near the scene of the crime, and it falls to Tish to clear his name before the birth of the first child. It is a film about community, about social injustice, and grounding in all novelist relationship caught in a film in many years. Number 6, Love, Simon 2018. The problem with the lot of teen romance is that heroes are obviously teenagers. They are the young and they are unexperienced, and the some difficulties to root of their love stories and have a picture perfect ending because we know their lives been long and filled with the heartaches and romances of the decade to come. Greg's Love, Simon definitely evades these nations because of its coming of the age story first of the foremost, and what counts is how protagonist grows up having his first love, not whether or not they are up together forever. Number 5, Only You 2018. Another film works to draw the out of the more realistic and somewhat truth of the relationships. Only You follows Elena and Jake, who meet one night while fighting over a taxis. As they fall in love, it seems to be that their relationship presents more challenges and each day. It's one of the more honest portraits of love relationship on the list, but still grants the viewers a happy ending, one that you can actually see happening in real life. To all the boys loved before 2018 who couldn't have list of romantic movies and ignore the teen subgenre, high school set romance can feel a bit repetitive and contrived after a while. Jock meets Greeky girl, popular girls falls for the nearly loser. We will see all bit before Netflix. To all boys with love before, it puts a different spin on the tight genre. It is as much about romantic love as the sisterly bonding and the coming to terms and what love is really about. The two sequels are both have fun, don't match up the sweet original. Number 3, Little Woman 2019. Greta Gerwig's pitch perfect adaptation of Little Woman is the surface just one in a long line of expectations adaptation of Louise May Alcott classic novel about the Marx sisters. Here again is a wonderful ensemble of young actors and the honorary member of the family, treatment charming on a journey of romance and pragmatism, sexism and feminism. It is 19th century and their stories intertwine, their love stories success and fall apart, and always the film brings with the entrance of personality like most of the Little Woman movies before this. It is a witty and the charming and sincere. Number 2, Portrait of a Lady on Fire 2019. Few romances are a lovely, painful and competitive as the Kelly's cameo. Portrait of a Lady on a Fire, the film stars Noemi Marland as a marine, a painter hired by 18th century to paint a portrait of young women. which will be used to entice prospective in husband's Milan. But Heloise, played as Adelie Hanel, refuses to be painted by anyone. So Marini is the hired instead of the professional companion, ostensibly keep Horace's company but the secretary to the complete to the work of art. When they are left alone, their relationship expands from the friendship to artists and subject to lovers who for brief a few days have the freedom to live and love their whole hearts. Portrait of a Lady on a Fire is a genuine romantic masterpiece, as passionate as essentially rendered to love affair and insightful treatise on a human connection. Number 1, Lovers Rock 2020. The second film in the Steve McQueen Small X cycle, a collection of films exploring the lives of the West Indian immigrants in 1960s, 1970s and early 1980s, does so much tell a story of the seam to float. It's all about own. Throughout the very beautiful moment in time, Lovers Rock takes place at the small house party where young people gather, observe beautiful ragging and music swept away from the emotions just like the audience. To watch Lovers Rock, it feels a rare kind of joy. The sensation that movies has transported you a specific place and captured by every single details of you.